Giggle cough.
That was good.
Cena kind of steps in and she sees that tempers are flaring up. She says,
I mean, my temper's not flaring.
"We're all here to achieve peace. I know that some of us believe that the other is going about it the wrong way, but I firmly believe that there is a way for us to cooperate and arrive at some version of that peace."
I agree that innocence should not be dying.
How big is this room that we're in?
Don't tell him.
It's quite large. Like
Are we in one
40
of our
by 50?
rooms that
Yeah.
we've been sleeping in?
Y'all's.
it's one of the
That's
suites.
the girls' room.
Do you want to
That
cast silence
counts.
at the door? It's a little late now that we've started.
Not
talking,
right now,
but-
no. I mean, I could. I mean, would you allow me to say that retroactively as I cast it as before we started the meeting?
We can do it now. I mean, because I just thought I didn't think about it until before.
Yeah, but it's ritual, so it takes 2 minutes.
I would actually,
just cast
I would
it, that's it.
retroactively say that Elwyn did it.
Oh, okay.
He's got the wherewithal. He
Yeah.
would have done that.
We all agree that innocence shouldn't be dying. What I am concerned about is that whoever started all of it, doesn't matter.
Cracky.
If it is Zheles who is performing these current
I'm ready to go.
atrocities, it's only because of the push from all the other countries surrounding Zheles. Whether or not you were pushed first, it doesn't matter.
All of this is also
But
initially brought
someone-
on the first betrayal.
Someone needs to stop the
And that
pushing.
person isn't here.
So I am willing to help, as long as there's an agreement that no one goes overboard, and we are actually looking for peace, not just to silence anyone.
I did take the time to inform my father of what we saw in the mountain. He was hesitant to fully grasp the situation, but I do believe that if what we saw is true and what all you have been saying to me all this time is true, we'll have no problem in shifting our focus away from the people of Zheles into the creature Zheles instead.
And what of you, Elwind?
I would like to do my
Karate chop
eye, my third eye. Whenever like he starts to shift the focus to Elwyn, I want to like pay close attention to Elwyn for a while.
Okay. Elwyn says, what I want in this situation doesn't matter.
I think it does.
I get mad at a long time ago.
If it did, you all would be dead.
Do you not have the ear of the king?
I do.
And are you not a very powerful spellcaster?
I am.
Then your opinion really does matter. You have a lot of power to sway this situation, the war as a whole, in any direction.
My opinion on the whole matter is that people shouldn't be dying. Whatever I need to do to stop that is what I'll do.
I would like to insight check that.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah, especially after saying we should be
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, why did I use that 20 earlier?
Hey, we have an advantage in the chat with a 19 as well.
What does my third eye do again?
I might use
It
that.
gives you a third eye.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna use it, so
yeah.
that's gonna be 28.
Thanks, Hedge Druid.
Because I got a +9, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So
You read his mind.
you get the sense that he's telling a half truth. He doesn't mind that people are dying, but he also doesn't care.
So he seems
About the
pretty
means.
indifferent, but he's saying what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Got it.
He doesn't care that people are dying. And that's really about as much as you can glean from it. It's not
So
it's
kind of
not
just
nec-
exactly how he said it then.
He's just an asshole.
Well, he said that people shouldn't be dying and he wanted to stop it more or less. And he didn't
Yeah.
care about the means.
Great.
But what you gather is
Will
that
be for you.
he really doesn't care that anyone's dying. It would even not be a stretch to say that you gather that he doesn't care about the means as long as people are dying.
The right people. Which is us.
So he's basically meant the opposite of what he said.
Me again.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Piece at the end of a sword.
Peas?
Yeah.
Me?
Bees?
So we can
Dude.
trust
It's-
that you will
I
do
can't
what
remember
you
my third eye
can
does right now. I
to
thought I
prevent
had
any
it.
more senseless violence.
You don't have it in your.
I used to have it. I had it as
You
a
can
tattoo.
trust that I won't strike you down where you stand, and when it comes to the war effort, I will be on the side that Imsford is on.
Yes, of course. He'll wait till we turn around.
Stab us in the back.
So I just want to make sure that I'm hearing this correctly. I am a little bit newer to the nobility class and understanding the ins and outs of that, but saving the heir to the throne and the child of the king means nothing to get rid of any further grievances we had with the crown, and we have to beg and plead our way back into his divine
Oh, it means
good graces.
plenty. It means that you've earned yourself an audience in a potential alliance with Imsford.
Goodie for us.
Why are we looking for an alliance with Imsford?
Well, I mean, they do have a lot of money. I will give them that.
They're part of.
The world.
Well, they're part
At
of
the
what's
end of
called-
the day,
Most of this is brought on by your initial betrayal, long time ago.
betrayal.
Betrayal, yes,
Care to elaborate?
to your very people.
What do you know of my people?
I know quite a bit.
We spoke to a dude who told us some shit.
What was the queen's name? It was
Eleniel.
Eleniel.
Elwind, Eleniel. Lots of L's.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna name drop her. Okay. Cheryl's gonna decide against it.
So,
I mean, you
Elwyn,
can if you want to,
don't,
Cheryl's not.
if you don't mind, if you could, you're a powerful wizard, obviously. At least I hear.
Jeez, you're such a dick.
I mean, I've literally
Allegedly.
Well, I've
Allegedly.
You've never done it.
I've never met this dude.
Freaking-
Cheryl
It's a
got
double
held
jab.
person by him, and then also saw him revive.
I've never met this guy. I've just
Yeah.
heard tales about him. If you could enlighten me on what you think it is these four did to destroy the town of, it was Salvation, right?
Salvation.
So these
It's-
four blew up an entire city.
I was not there.
So these three
Yeah.
blew up an
I
entire
forgot. It
city.
was- yeah,
And
you-
that's their
I figured
original
it.
crime. Is that correct?
That was the hypothesis.
Alex and I talk about it all the time. I wish we'd recorded.
We weren't sure exactly how it was done, and to avoid it happening in the future, we wanted to get to the bottom of it. But instead of coming to Anisette willingly, they decided to flee their captors and kill one of them.
Well,
All right.
once again, we were
Hold
told
on.
we were going to be murdered.
With all due
kill one of
respect,
them.
I think he deserves an explanation. Would you like to know what happened?
We also didn't kill him.
Would you like to know how the town of Salvation exploded?
By all means.
I don't fucking know. There's your explanation. Now, can I please go?
Also, we did not kill. We did not kill.
yeah,
one
who
of
are they
them.
talking about?
One of the Sun-Touched, as was part of the group, was found dead, or was reported dead.
Oh, are they talking about the guard?
The traitor.
No, the guard outside of the cave. And
No, he's not dead.
Yeah, but they thought he was.
No,
No, he's
uh,
still in the hospital, right?
he,
Still in a coma?
the half-orc.
The
Could-
traitor. The traitor was found dead in the woods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the young boy. I forget his name.
Bhutar.
Bhutar.
The
Bhutar.
half orc.
Utar. Is that the one that watched me?
No, not the. He wasn't a half orc, right?
He was half-orc.
I thought the half orc was the
Pretty
nice
sure.
one, but there was a
I think
traitor,
that
the
was-
one
I
that was
think
with
that was him.
Belvius. I thought he was a human.
Oh.
I thought he was found dead in the woods.
No, he wasn't found.
Oh, he wasn't found at all.
Yeah. Unam.
But Bhutar was dead in the Bhutan.
Mm-hmm.
But we
Yeah.
didn't kill him.
Okay.
No, Belvius did.
Yeah. Bhutar was...
Freaking
Fuck
Belvius!
I don't know if you guys put that together, but
No.
yeah.
No, I think we
never
had
did.
at the time. I think it's just been so long.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Bhutar was the best among that squad. So, and the kindest to all of us.
So you knew him?
Yeah, I tried to hook him up with the with the barkeep,
Yeah, good memory in Dulwich.
or
Yeah.
like the potion
yeah.
salesman. One of the people.
this
in
is
that
this
town.
was like way back when we first
Cheryl
started
tried to help him like
this campaign.
find a girlfriend. Cheryl got him drunk, had a good time. Granted, it was to try and like be able to sneak away, but
Oh, that was, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
and we specifically didn't kill anybody because Valafar was trying to get Cheryl to come along with us. Valafar would have killed all of them.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That dude would
No
have smashed.
peasy.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
That's when we got Cheryl on our team.
Yep.
I know our word doesn't mean much to you, obviously, but you can
You can at least
believe
trust-
whatever you want. But we did not kill him.
I think we could all stand comfortably in a circle of truth right now if anyone would be willing to do that.
I wouldn't. And you can also trust.
Yes, that is why Cheryl did not offer to set that up for everybody.
And you can also trust
Just
that
me.
we're at least
do it.
willing to,
Yeah, just me and Daffy.
instead of taking hostages, let your heir to your throne come back alive.
I-
Not the cold-blooded killers you originally thought we were.
As I said, that is what has
idea.
granted
I think
you
that-
our presence in the first place.
Well, I'm honored to have you here.
Can't you just like...
You should be.
Oh no, I failed. Sorry, I had to fart. Couldn't keep concentration.
I was like, that stops the
So-
soundtrack.
It's true.
Sina, as the conversation trails off and tensions are kind of at a high point, she says, "Perhaps it's good for us to move on to our next point of discussion. I understand if you would like to take that first conversation over some sleep before
We would like
making
to
any
think about it, yeah.
decisions."
I think she's going to ask us about the DM procedure.
On our way here, we contacted the government of Sojit, the emperor, to let him know that we would be here. It always looks a bit awkward if you're coming in with a small garrison of troops to a neighboring nation.
Potentially invading them when you're violent. Sorry.
When we explained when we
know why that
explained
would
the
be rude.
circumstances and who we were meeting, we learned that somehow your group had gained an audience to a particular summit.
because maybe we're not evil.
That is correct.
I'm
Maybe.
not sure exactly
God.
how you gained the favor of the daimyo
I
in
know.
Ashatari, but it seems that he has put your names forward for the summit. You likely don't know all of the details, but the summit is something that we were hoping to have occur in secret between our nation and some of the higher up individuals of Sojit.
So not us.
Well,
now us.
Now you. The Emperor of Sojit is a smart man, and he wants to be well informed.
What do you know of the Emperor?
I know that he has done well for the people of Sojit in these last several decades. I know that there are some that don't like his brand of ruling. And I also know that he is without heir.
Those who don't like his brand of ruling, are they... I don't know how to put this.
What do you mind if I interject while you're
Yeah.
pausing? I don't have to. You can think about it if you want.
Well, basically, like, the people... Cheryl was trying to figure out if the people that are... I don't know how to phrase it in a way that Cheryl would say it, but, like, if they're, like, degenerates, or if they're just, like... The clergy doesn't really agree with him. You know what I mean? Like, if it's just, like, some rebels who don't like it, or, like, if it's... Oh, the holy people
You
think he should be
know
more true
from
to
your
the-
experience that she's referring to people that agree more with the old sort of
Yeah, okay.
traditional way of life in Sojit, and not this like hub of
commerce. and
Commerce,
trade
yeah.
and- Gotcha. So basically, the guy that we escorted would be one of the people who might not agree with the Emperor's.
Right.
Gotcha.
We arranged to attend the summit to ask for aid in the war effort. As I explained previously, things are going poorly in Grixton. Regardless of the circumstances and what has caused the position we're in now, Zheles is powerful, and they are on the verge of breaking out and wreaking havoc across the country.
Maybe they shouldn't be trapped, but I do agree that they shouldn't be allowed to rampage across the land.
As I said, it's a circumstance that we've arrived at, wherein we should guide ourselves based on the best way forward from this point.
I agree. Pointing fingers will not get us any closer to a resolution, but we should not forget the past when trying to plan that resolution.
Spirit killer.
I agree. But I wanted to bring it up because the Emperor, though potentially biased towards helping us in the war effort, could be swayed either way. We want to know where you all will stand when the time comes.
What
course you
of these people who don't agree with the Emperor's ruling style? Which way do you believe they would?
They want nothing to do with the war.
know
I,
their
quite
reason?
frankly, don't blame them. It's not a war that they have been a part of. They've supplied funding and helped us to maintain and garrison the wall through that funding. But short of that, no manpower has ever been supplied because they still view themselves as somewhat a sovereign entity.
So, what are you asking us to do for you?
I'm simply
This is
asking.
Cena, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm simply asking for you to not push the Emperor in the wrong direction.
Absolutely not.
And-
Wouldn't dream of it.
And what are you, and I'll look at Elwyn, and what are you asking us to do for you?
The same. As I said, I'm here as their escort. I have opinions of my own, and I believe that it would be in all of our best interests if Sojit joined us in fighting against Zheles, breaking out and setting flame to all the country.
Setting
I
flame
say,
to all the country. That
let him
sounds-
have his pitch before the Emperor. I'm sure the truth will out.
Very well then.
I will not step in your way. I trust that he is a wise enough man to see through that much bullshit.
There's no bullshit here. But we shall see where his
Some bullshit.
opinion lands.
Setting flame to a
Rabbit
nation doesn't have any bullshit attached to it.
No.
So you just want us to, now
You-
that now that we're invited, you just want us to quietly go along with what you're saying?
I'd imagine that other things will be discussed. I'd imagine that your particular experiences will be very instrumental in making decisions during the summit. I'm not asking for
Who's
you to
saying this
lie.
right now?
Elwyn.
We're not asking for you to leave out any details. All we're asking is that you stress the importance of them helping us in Grixton.
Funny how our experience becomes extremely valuable now, when it was just a heap of lies before.
I'd imagine that it's valuable in making the decision.
I see.
It's valuable to the Emperor. Whether I give it time of day doesn't matter.
That's fair enough.
Isn't that true?
So your plan is to ask them to provide troops or provide money or what?
Troops.
They want people.
Soldiers
got
in
money
specific.
In the past.
The warriors
You
of
just need,
Sojit
you need
are
bodies.
they're
yeah,
well
they need
trained.
bodies to be sacrificed.
And
All the bodies at the
though
Y'all got to work on y'all's politics.
the people of Sojit need to be protected,
This is why Taff is not speaking.
Said a
I
single
would-
thing.
I would guess, based on the god presence throughout the city, that they are in surplus.
Do you mind if I ask you to engage in a bit of speculation?
By all means.
Why have they not helped you yet?
As I said before, they have not helped the people of Imsford because they believe that they are not part of this conflict. They are not part of this country. Though the current emperor has been more cooperative than leaders of the past in Sojit. It's part of the reason why some people in his country don't quite see eye to eye.
And I'm actually not from here. So has Zheles had any aggression towards the Sojit Empire, or is it just the spat between you and Zheles and Grixton and
Our country is sandwiched between Sojit and Zheles. We've protected them thus far, so no. But only because we are here.
Yeah.
so you have
Is that
protected them
It's zealous.
Yes.
from Zheles, from attacks from Zheles?
Yes.
Where's Zealous, Sojit, Imsford?
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Suji.
Imsford, Zealous, Sojit. It's like
17.
on a diagonal.
We are in Suji right
He
now.
believes it.
Yeah, but I was saying I don't think they're. To me, that's not in between.
They're sandwiched.
Oh yeah, they're
And specifically, he's saying
It's like,
like
on a diagonal.
there wasn't like a direct attack planned or anything,
Yeah.
but he's
Zealous would
They've
have to go
stopped
through Oxford to get
Zealous
to,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
crossing over the
So,
border down
He's basically saying they
Zealous.
Oh, right, because they're literally
in
between.
between,
them,
Yeah.
so they've
Imsford is
protected
a
them in his. Okay,
country.
that's
just like we
Yeah.
protect
So,
Canada
like,
from
in a
Mexico.
set,
just like that.
Exactly how the U.S. protects Canada from Mexico. The same.
But who protects Canada from us? Oh no.
Oh no!
The
You
Emperor
gotta
of
move
Canada.
Mexico on top of us.
Might be better that
Be
way.
like a little hat.
build one wall and just there we go.
There you go. Moving past that,
Yikes. Okay.
driving away.
So then, with that, where do you stand?
In this room. No,
we don't know much about the emperor or the politics here. I'm speaking more for myself here than for my compatriots, but I don't know very much about the emperor here or the
Sorry.
politics regarding this, but I'm assuming they don't either. I haven't heard anything about.
I know that it would be nice to have everyone on the same page for what we know is coming.
I
And
think-
he's gonna look at Cena and Tilly like, I mean, you guys fucking saw it.
I think it would be great for us to talk about helping people later, right? As we discussed. But if you expect me to help you sell a war, you can go fuck yourself. I will tell him my experience
Sorry,
if he
Tim.
asks. I will leave nothing out, but I'm definitely not going to say shit in favor of you because you work for Imsford. I do not. And so I will not be dictated to about my experience to help you sell something that I don't even believe in.
I respect your opinion, but you need to understand that having that opinion and misguiding the Sojit leadership
No.
can
won't say
cost
anything.
lives.
I will get out of your way, but the pitch
So can
is your
burning
job.
a place down
not
cost
mine.
lives.
Fair enough.
All right.
I think we, especially from that, I think we would prefer to stay out of the fight not cause any more issues. We've, as a group, have caused quite a stir in another country and prefer to leave this one the same way we came here.
You're talking about Sojit.
Yes.
Yes. Leave this country the same way we left it.
Because Cheryl kind of wants to go to
Shut up,
Rick's
Alex.
to help out.
Shut up with that smile.
Yeah.
That's a motherfucking smile right there. I never saw it.
He doesn't want.
Innocent people.
Yeah. He
I love
doesn't
when he
want.
does
Yeah, he
that.
doesn't
My
want.
brain.
like, force Sojit
Being all
into
serious,
that.
he's
Yeah.
like,
But he also would like.
I know. I'm like, shut up, Alex. Shut up.
I'm a terrible liar.
sometimes he'll like
fighting.
be
Do you want me to roll
talking
for
about
that?
stuff like
No.
after like off stream, and he'll like ask me questions like, "So what do you think is gonna happen?" And I'll like answer, and he's like, he'd be like,
Oh,
"What's
I used to hate when Sam would do that.
I
He'd
was
be
like,
like,
I don't want to play this
like,
game
"Becca,
anymore."
it's late. We should go to bed. And I was like, the fuck we should.
Sometimes he'll like drop a
Do you
drop
want me to
a
roll for that,
small
Sheila?
he'll drop a small little bomb, and he'll be like,
Oh.
yeah, but y'all didn't pick that up. And I was like,
Yeah.
no. You can't do that. You have to tell me now. And he's like, Mark, you're not supposed to know. I'm like, you can't do
You got
this.
it.
Okay.
He rolled bad.
I'm going to look
17, if for what it's worth.
He rolled the worst.
Would you roll one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got +8 to that, so.
Wow.
I'm going to like look
Persuasion.
at Cena.
You know things.
And
persuade
talk
things.
to
Persuasion
them,
or deception.
her.
One of the two.
Really? It's
For a
just
moment, I
become
was like, is this a
convincing.
boy or girl? I was like, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I know the way that you all see us is not the way that we see what happened. But this war, I understand you grew up with it happening around you. You understand it in such a different way. From my perspective, and
Jedi
honestly,
evil.
just from
The Jedi are evil, from my
oh my
perspective.
god, from my perspective, even just hearing what Elwyn just said as setting a place aflame.
Screaming.
I know.
I don't like the set.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I'm sorry. I tried to hold
Okay.
it together.
No, you're okay.
I
You're
couldn't.
okay.
Way to go, Becca.
Shut the hell up. we can't agree with that kind of language. And honestly, even if you were to change the language after this, I know that that's the intention, is to set an entire place ablaze. Honestly, I can't imagine that you or Tilly, I mean, we've only known you for a short time, so I can't assume that much of you, but you don't seem to be terribly comfortable with setting an entire race ablaze.
An entire country.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to still figure this out, but no, not to enter into this war with you in that way. And I hope that you can hear what your escort just said. Doesn't seem like he's just an escort. It seems like you're trying to bend the ears of even more people.
Yeah. How do we war?
I quite literally don't make the rules.
I understand.
I'm here to
Yeah.
pass on the judgment of my father, the king, to all of you.
But you still have
This
some amount
deal
of
by
sway.
itself, this arrangement was hard fought. And if you want to pass on it, I understand. But just know that there will be no other.
Absolutely. I think before we make any
Yes.
official
Yes.
decisions, we should all probably discuss amongst ourselves. We appreciate the
Cookies!
I was thinking, not staring at the
Okay.
cookies.
I also, as Becca, did they say the repercussions of not like agreeing to this? Because
That basically you won't
We're enemies of the
never
state
gonna
again.
be allowed back
Yeah.
in a place that I
Yeah.
don't want to fucking go to. Cool, great, thanks. That's my perspective of it right now.
I mean,
Just trying to figure out if that's wrong.
Oxford's well respected, and it's a place that, like, yeah. I'm just saying, like, there are negative repercussions to that, but the decision is yours. I mean,
I didn't know.
even me as a DM, like, I wouldn't blame y'all if y'all didn't take the deal. Like, you don't
Would
have
you
to
DM?
do it.
What would you as Alex do?
What would I do?
You ain't gonna tell us?
Well, It's hard for me to say because
You would,
I
plan
know
the
He
next
knows
session.
I know things that you guys don't know.
It's a cookie.
Paying you. It's a deal.
I
Some
think
cookies, puff puff pass.
I think that we
Join my war.
would need. I think that we need some time to speak about your various offers amongst ourselves. I understand, and we respect and appreciate at least the chance to clear all of our names, and we will have to discuss your offer and discuss what we would like to do with that offer. We've heard what you would like us to do. My understanding, if I may be clear, is to assist in your war effort in Grixton and also help bend the ear of the Emperor towards what you would like to happen.
If it
Yes,
helps,
more or less.
I'd also like to say I don't want the war to continue as well. I just don't want to join a side. I'm only speaking as saying I'd prefer neutrality.
Absolutely. And so, why don't we discuss?
I'm Switzerland.
We'll discuss,
Switzerland.
and we'll
Heard of
let you know before the summit.
Yeah, but if we do nothing, they're all going to burn themselves to the ground.
I was actually going to suggest that we see how the summit goes and gain your decision afterwards.
Yeah, if we fuck up the deal, then the table, is going to be gone.
What are you goofy laughing about?
Nothing.
And to further clarify,
Alex knows what I'm laughing at.
No.
what we're really asking for is for you all to go and assist the people of Grixton. Whether you join the war effort after that or not is irrelevant.
So save Grixton from the issues that are plaguing the two islands. And I'll look at you because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. She's talking about. They're talking about whoever they are. Whoever I'm talking to right now.
John Cena.
You would know that Grixton has islands.
Yeah, but I mean, so you want us to help those islands, and then our debt is paid to the state.
I mean, Cheryl
Yes.
said as much in the conversation. He's
I would-
fucking different about
I
it.
would like to make sure that our deal is not contingent upon you and your partner, and I'll head nod at what's his face, Elwand, securing a deal with the Sojit Empire whatsoever.
Elwind rolls his eyes again. He says,
So drama.
"Believe me, the king made it perfectly clear that what occurred in the summit would have no bearing on your freedom.
Perfect.
So long
Such
as
an
you help
11-year-old.
in Grixton by
Might hold you to those
by helping
words.
them, you help us. We regain our
Record.
ally."
Okay, so gotcha. So we will discuss amongst ourselves if we would like to assist in your effort, knowing that, again, I would hate for our freedom and our safety to be determined upon your ability to get a deal with someone that you are maybe ill-prepared to get a deal with. No offense meant by that at all, but
Something out of our control.
something completely out of our control.
Yes,
Within-
as
within
long as
our-
you don't sway him the wrong way, then we have no issue.
Okay, fair enough. We will.
I have a question to the
Alright.
DM.
Uh-huh.
Is mail a thing?
Yeah.
Those birds
I
and
sent
shit?
somebody. Yeah,
Very Avatar style.
When we had the guest,
I sent them
forget his
a
name, I'm sorry.
long freaking like dissertation
What
about
do
what
we
was
know
happening.
about the average time between?
It's been a while.
No, I'm talking about as somebody who
Oh, I got Alex. Yes.
As somebody who's lived
Filling
on
your
an
goal.
island, I'm assuming we would have had a lot of that. So, do I know how long it would take to get documents to and from here, from Imesford?
Well, we sent.
From Imesford, it would take maybe a couple days.
to get
We
there
sent-
and back, or just to
Oh,
get there?
a couple of days there.
A couple days
Yeah.
there.
Slightly faster than actually, like,
No, I'm good.
traveling.
you-
Yeah.
we sent a bunch of stuff.
That's
to
outside of
Banata
magical means, of
and
course.
told them that we were going to be in
Yeah.
Sojit, and we haven't
Yeah,
heard anything
okay.
from anyone.
Now, did you bring anything? Hate to litigate. Did you bring anything in writing stating the same?
No.
No, we didn't.
So we
But
have
if
to.
you would like it, I'm sure that could be arranged.
Sure.
Yes,
I mean, I think I as
Send word to your father, though.
well as someone who is
never knew my father.
who is not used to being and is currently an enemy of a state, I think we would all prefer to have a written pardon if we decide to help you out.
Sure. I'll send word to one of my mages in the tower to inform the king. He'll send over the necessary document.
Awesome.
And we should have it in time for the summit.
Great.
Sounds good.
Well, assuming our business is concluded, we very much would like to
Goodbye.
personally discuss your offer.
I
Did you
understand.
need anything else from us for the summit?
No, I don't believe. As I've been made aware, the King's Guard, or the Emperor's Guard, will seek you out when the time has come for you to join us.
Perfect. We would expect nothing
I would like to give Tilly a gift. It's the thing that I had texted you a long time. It's very silly, and it does not have to be an actual magical item. But one of the things I had sent was like the rock of gravity, which when you throw it, you can tell if there's gravity.
Just tell her that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna give to Tilly. But like I'm gonna like wink also so that they're not like,
That would just be a
what a
rock.
dumbass, this is a rock. But yeah,
Um,
I was gonna be like, yeah, like
She's like
you know,
14, I
got
think.
it from a cool
Tilly?
magic
Tilly's a
shop
boy.
around here.
And very
oh,
about.
thanks.
And very young.
I'll hang
It's
on
just
to
kinda
it.
just silly.
You see Elwyn sort of eye the rock
chance
suspiciously.
to track them.
That's true. That very well could make it be that, but it also could just be a rock.
I also have find
I
creature.
carved this for you out of its parts in a bit.
Right, have that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So
So
trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
with that,
Oh,
the
Hilt
trio
tells now.
begins to make their
know
leave.
if I'll get that
When Cena exits the door, she gives you a subtle nod, and Tilly actually stops, turns, and he says, "It was a pleasure to see you all again."
It was a pleasure to see you too, Tilly.
You as well, young
Be well.
Tilly.
Really glad you're still here and you're still
As
having
you're
fun.
talking, Elwyn, come along, Tilly.
Yeah, come on, Tilly.
He actually calls him by his full name, Tillywith.
Yeah,
come on,
Tilly. My name's Elwind.
Charles gonna give him a wink as he runs away.
Fucking nerd.
Hello.
The door closes behind them, and
The bomb's gone off.
Elwyn's silence
The body's hit the floor.
Hope you guys have new characters ready.
Hold up, let me get all my sixes.
is a problem taken care of. Everybody.
Yep. Nobody's got to worry about the summit now.
Oh yeah.
We got bigger things to worry about now.
Elwyn's silence spell drops.
Stats.
So
So, sorry, I just blew into the mic for all of you people.
Good luck, eardrums.
Yeah.
I
So
just did it also.
yeah. So Cheryl's. I hope you all understand that while I'm from Grixton, that carries no weight for me in this decision.
Can you
I
cast,
left there and betrayed.
Can you
them
cast
for a
silence on the
reason.
door again?
Done.
In the middle of his conversation, he's like,
I just figured to
Is
have
this
that
a
privacy.
Alex, I have a
Yeah,
question.
it's pretty sweet.
Is there like a bathroom?
And to keep us still talking, everybody who walks past it in the hallway is just like, yeah, so
Yes. Oh, so
no,
weird.
because the circle would have to be like
Yeah.
just.
that breakdown in
Like,
communication
cast
would be
again.
the guy hearing first going.
It
"The fuck?"
also-
And the guy talking
Dude,
would be
I
like,
just had
your
such-
two suites that you
Or
both
it, like,
have,
extends right past.
like
the
you
only
have
ones on the floor?
There's only one on the floor. So
So I would
But it
yeah.
keeps the sound
people
from
have
going
Yeah,
sex
from
and
down.
going-
being
yeah.
like
I-
in
so
and
I
out
would-
of the silence.
Oh God.
That's where my brain just went.
Doing what?
having sex.
Earlier, whenever I cast the charge on my
The
third
eyeball?
eye, I wanted to I had just forgotten to ask you.
Well, you
Did I
had
notice
said that you
anything?
wanted to keep an eye on him, and there's
You
not
got
really
3, so
anything
you're
that you
good.
would have noticed aside from the fact that his the robe that he's wearing is magical.
Okay.
But I think you probably
Oh,
guessed
no.
that already.
Yeah, assume that.
Oh no, Sam.
You did something, Sam?
Yeah.
I not on purpose.
When you giggled, it slipped on out.
It's fine. It's fine.
Heart.